Hey, how you doing? I'm Kevin Dorival, the host of the King Kevin Show, and we're going to talk about, are there any good single quality women or men left out there in the world? Because it seems like there's a lot of single people and are getting discouraged on whether or not they're going to find that one we've been praying for, the one of our dreams, the one we daydream about. And I'm here to tell you, if I'm single, being as handsome as you can see I am, see, cheese. If I'm single, then there must be other good quality men out there that are single. Because one, I have a good heart, I'm independent, I have stable income, I have a stable home, I have a business, I'm a mentor, volunteer, I'm an author of a book called The Courage to Believe, and all these great qualities, but yet I'm still single. Why is that? Now something just dawned on me. I'm going to drop this on you. Maybe it's not that I can't find a good woman, but that I can't keep a good woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure there's other people that are in the same boat, in the same situation, that understand exactly where I'm coming from. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we're going to have a celebrity guest drop in on the show. So make sure you guys call in on the King Kevin Show from 7 to 8 p.m. Now we're going to talk about a couple of different topics. One, sex before marriage, the pros and cons of it. Now, it could be a little touchy, but hey, I'm going to surprise you guys because I truly believe that there are some women that claim that they're virgins, but then when it comes to that marriage date, you find out she ain't got no walls. Now, what is that? And I know a true story of that happening. It didn't happen to me. And then again, you have some men who claim that, you know, they're reborn virgins, but then the woman finds out he has a collection of porn all in his closet, in his dresser drawers, and he wasn't being honest. So I do think that to some extent you have to get familiar with each other physically. Now whether you have to have sex, that's up to you. But I do know that your body's a temple and you have to worship your body as a temple, not let every Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Sue, Tasha, Marianne be all up in your pants. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the next thing, where are you meeting these women? Where are you meeting these men? Are you meeting them in nightclubs, strip clubs, dancing on the poles, or at the bars? Or are you meeting them on a website, the high-speed internet, at a fast rate, dating websites, such as eHarmony, Black Planet, Plenty of Fish, which is POF, or on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Now, I'm not knocking none of these sites. I'm not hating on none of you players and playettes out there. Believe me, I'm not. Because I've met some great women on some dating websites in recent years. However, I do know that I refuse, whether I meet them there or I meet them on the streets, as far as a museum or corporate building, wherever. I'm not trying to date 1,000 women. I'm not trying to take all these women out to dates, wasting my time and my money when it's not going nowhere further than that. But then giving them a free meal. Now, I believe in courtship and chivalry. I believe that a woman that's worth my time, I will take the time, plan out a date. I will take the time to, you know, organize things, sit down on a table with her. Now, believe it or not, when you sit down with a woman and you breaking bread like that at a dinner table, that's a ceremony that you are partaking in. Chivalry is not dead. Let me repeat, chivalry is not dead. A man must take his time to court a woman in the proper way. Now, whether or not you want to offer her family 50 cows and sheeps, hey, that's up to you. But at the same time, you as a man, you have to be stable in who you are and confident in what you bring to the table, both sexes, men and women, before you really can consider dating someone or courting someone. Another thing, find out whether that person is heavily influenced by outside parties, whether it be her sister, her mom, her uncle, her auntie, whoever, her mentors or his mentors. Find out, because if they are, that could be trouble, because if they don't like you or they have another motive, then that would be trouble for you, because as much as you're trying to keep the relationship going, they're in her ears telling her or him that you're not the one. And then you got pastors out here telling women, telling men, especially in the black churches, that this individual is not for you. Why? What is that? I think when a pastor does that, or she does that, they are stepping beyond their boundaries. And unfortunately, there's a lot of women, especially my sisters, who are heavily influenced by these pastors who actually have other motives for them. Now, there's another thing I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to talk about on the show. Why is it that once we sleep with the individual that we feel as if we're married to that person? And I'm going to tell you why. Because in actuality, according to the Bible, which we're going to get in detail in the scriptures, once you sleep with a person, you consummate the relationship by having sex. That means that you're married. That was in biblical times. In some states, which is common law, when you're living with a person for a certain amount of years, now you're married. Now we're going to talk about this and many other things on the show. Y'all just be sure to tune in, stay tuned in, and believe me, I am still searching for my queen. Where are you? Call me. The show number is down below. The link to the show is below. And follow me on Twitter, Courage2Believe, Facebook, The Courage to Believe, or Kevin Dorival, that's Dorival. And yes, as fly as I look, as handsome as I look, it is very possible that there are other good quality men out there that are just as good as me for you ladies. See you. Peace.